Hey guys, Weaver Beats for BassGorilla.com here, and today I'll be teaching you guys about running a music feedback stream. I'm going to give you guys 12 tips that I've learned over the past few years about running a feedback stream. What I won't be doing is explaining how to use Streamlabs, OBS, or any software like that. I'm assuming you have that handled already. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, my first tip is to prepare your setup. When you have viewers, the last thing you want to be doing is fiddling with your setup. You want to keep them entertained, and the least entertaining thing is fixing something. So if possible, do practice streams by yourself. If possible, get a laptop or a tablet or phone or something to watch your stream while you're doing it, so you can see what's going wrong and what's going right. You know, check your audio, check your video. Alright, my next tip is to listen to a lot of genres. When you stream on YouTube or Twitch, you're going to be putting yourself out there. That means a lot of random people are going to be approaching you and hopefully joining your community. So you need to be ready for their music. Say you only listen to hip hop and you're getting sent reggae songs. You want to be able to have an opinion on that other than just say speed it up or whatever, you know? Because that wouldn't really be good feedback. And sometimes you're going to be getting sent things that are completely unique too. Alright, my next tip is to have music production, audio engineering, or music theory knowledge. Why, you may ask? Well, this gives you a lot more to offer. When someone presents to you their song idea, you can tell them objectively how to improve it. Say you can tell them how to build this chord out better, or the progression, or the melody, or how to mix it better. All the experience and knowledge will come in handy here. Fear not though, even beginners and outsiders have a lot to offer in terms of feedback, because they hear songs differently than people who've been listening to music for years. So you're still valuable. Alright, my next tip is to watch other streams. They don't have to be feedback streams, but you can study how they entertain people, what they do and whatnot in order to not be rude. These can be gaming streams, other feedback streams, production streams, doesn't matter. You can learn a lot from any type of stream, or even YouTube videos. Alright, my next tip is to notify people. You need to notify people about your stream, otherwise you won't ever really get it going. If you just start streaming and always have 0 viewers, then you're never really going to get those initial viewers in order to get into the algorithm and to get more people finding you. A great way to notify people is with Discord or social media and whatnot. This is why people have their followers follow them there or join their Discord, so it's easy to get a hold of them. I like to use Discord and use the @everyone feature, but I'm not really someone who streams every day, and if you do stream every day, that could be annoying if that's the way you're going to go about it. So you may want to consider weighing those options. Alright, my next tip is to be patient. This can apply to many things in streaming. When you start streaming, you won't get viewers right away. People need to know about it, so you're gonna have to be patient. You may even have to kill time on stream until you have enough submissions to give feedback. My next tip is to be self-aware. This is probably one of the most important things to streaming or doing YouTube, because you need to notice what's going on around you so you can control the situation. The worst thing that can happen when you're doing a stream is being overwhelmed, unless you're being overwhelmed by the amount of subscribers you're gaining. But being overwhelmed in general is not really cool. People don't want to see that. Being self-aware might, I don't know, stop you from firing a gun on stream or something like that. My next tip is to get comfortable. This one might be a little obvious. Some of these actually might all be a little obvious, but with this one, you're going to need to get comfortable. I say this because you're going to spend a lot of time around your viewers and with your community. So you're going to need to be comfortable around them. You're going to be comfortable talking to new people. My next tip is to be clear with your viewers. If it's a roast, say so in the title. If you're reviewing tracks and it's not really going to be as mean, say so in the title. What you say matters, and what you title it matters, in my opinion. Just because Twitch doesn't have a dislike button doesn't mean you can do anything you want. I mean, some streamers might act that way, but most don't. There's nothing that'll piss off people more than saying you're gonna review their music and then you just fucking roast it the whole time after they spent, you know, I don't know, a month on it or however long. I don't know how long people spend on music these days. Alright, my next tip is to listen to your audience. This can be as simple as someone telling your audio's broken, or listening to what they want you to do. Let's say they want you to react to some video or something like that. Or say they're demanding more feedback streams or something like that. It's good to listen to your audience because you want to satisfy their desires in order to keep them coming back. Alright, my next tip is to differentiate between trolls and people joking or making criticism. Now, this isn't an easy skill to acquire. I'd say you have to know a lot about the world around you and context clues and just the general internet and whatnot. But if you can have this skill, it's very powerful because you can separate what's just a joke and what is too harsh or over the edge. You may have to get mods involved. Mods aren't really something to consider until you get into double or triple digits really. depending on how toxic your audience is and your personality. My next tip is to know how to take a joke or criticism. As a content creator, you're never gonna stop having jokes made about you or being criticized. And that's fine, because jokes are funny and criticism is legitimate. There's nothing that people dislike more than someone that can't take a good joke about them. So learn how to take a joke about yourself, even if you don't think it's that funny. It's nice to see people embracing memes about themselves. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something about giving feedback to people's music in the stream format. It's a pretty fun and lucrative venture. You can make money from it, you can get a lot of viewers, you can have people join your community. There's a lot to gain from it. But most importantly, I find it fun to just engage with my community and take them on this ride through our streams once a week, or whenever we do them. Because some random moments happen, people submit troll tracks, all kinds of stuff. It's hilarious. If you guys think you have what it takes to stream or do music feedback streams, I suggest you try it. Tell me who your favorite streamer is down in the comments and why. I'm curious to hear who everyone else is watching during this quarantine. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure to check me out on my own Twitch account where I do feedback streams, and my own YouTube account where I do tutorials and other random videos. See you guys in the next lesson.